Good evening, guys. Casper here with the 10-minute update for the day, looking at various commodities and sectors just to see what has happened during the day, what to look for the next coming days. Since we are on the 2 hourly, meaning the trend is probably looking a few days out, nothing more than that really. So yeah, let's dive into it here. Silver up 0.8%. Again, decent day, in my opinion, especially looking back at the previous 1 week worth of price action, because we this Monday here, that is a smaller inverted head and shoulders. This is a bigger one, right? So we're pretty close to break roughly $32 on the silver, and we can measure the move here. When that triggers, hopefully, we are having a measured move back to the highs up here at roughly $33 and change, meaning we are yet again going for you can see it here, for the attack of the big important green trend line. I think when that gives in, we have a move to 38, and that's when the short squeeze can begin. Anything above 33, in my opinion, is very dangerous if you are short. So hope we can break it here and trigger that event. Again, if you want to trade that, you could be doing something like this, right? The long is roughly around there, and you have 33 here somewhere. So again, it's 2 to 1 here almost. Again, if you can snipe your stop, if you're looking at the 5 minute, you might have a better stop to get out, or have it just below, right? But yeah, silver looking decent here. You can see the 2 hourly trend has changed upwards, and definitely getting above 32 confirms the short-term uptrend on the 2 hourly time frame. What have we here? We have gold up with the same amount today. And yeah, we did have a breakdown here last week, right? We broke down from that upsloping channel right here. And we came down, we back tested it, didn't hold, got back inside, testing today. So for now, we are back in this tiny little channel here. But still, we've made a short-term lower low. And again, until we start to clear, this is still a higher low. Excuse me, lower low, my bad. So yeah, decent price action here on the gold. I'm still more in love with the silver chart actually. But yeah, maybe that's something in the works there. I see more danger, let's say. Again, this is very short-term view in the gold compared to the silver. Bitcoin here is gaining a little bit back here after the Trump tweet there, which pumped Bitcoin 10%, and then it gave it all back. Again, also mentioned to the Substack that, and I do this all the time, when you have news that pumps it, if you're not in an uptrend, which we clearly are not here, then often you just give it all back, and then you see what happens, right? So this initially is most likely like a short squeeze. All the shorts are like, I got to get out. No, and then there are no more buyers short term, and then you revisit, and now we're back above here again. So let's see how it goes. A little bit messy, and the volatility needs to calm down basically. But it could be that we are in for something like that, where we are doing this kind of pattern here, and then we shall see how it goes. Yeah, so something like that is potentially in the works. We have to wait and see, but we have that triangle squeeze. Breakdown here will be devastating. A move up there all of a sudden looks mighty fine. So the dollar keeps getting crushed. Let's go to the daily. It's down almost 1% today. So we have had for now, a false breakout from the 107. And now we're coming down to this blue trend line here. I want to make it blue because I can see it better. So the path is still roughly 105. And yeah, down 1% in one day for the dollar index is a massive amount of money. I mean, it sounds like it isn't, but that is truly a big number. So yeah, down 1%. That is a lot. So Oil here, again, we had this channel that we have been looking at for the past, roughly 1 month. Breaking down here, getting back in. Could this be a short-term false breakdown where we go to the other side of the setup? Maybe. We definitely have to wait and see. This is still way too early. Down 0.5% at this given moment in time. I wouldn't, again, I still have my target here, roughly 65, 66 here, depending on how we get there. So the rates here also suddenly spiked intraday here when the US opened, up 1.5%. And you can see here we have come down quite a lot in the past. Basically, since late February, we have come down, quite a lot from 4.5 to roughly 4. And yeah, you have support there and it held. So we're probably in for some short-term strength here potentially in the rates. This is definitely, short-term momentum, a short-term momentum change, and that could be a V bottom here. So yeah, until we break down from that, if we break down from that 4.1 level, 4.12, my bad, then we do, I believe, have some short-term momentum there for rates. SPY here, I think, has made some intraday reversals because Bitcoin did that, so I assume that. Come on, you can do it. We will do the daily here until it figures out what it wants to do. So we still held the lows here. So again, double bottom in place still. The daily, momentum, or the moving average, the 30, is rolling over here. So there's a lot of pain below that 575 for the SPY. If we lose that, in my opinion, we are at least going to go something like that. The first initial spike will be something like that. We're talking 540 on the SPY there. So yeah, but again, it could also be sideways for some time, and then we could actually go higher. So again, it is trying to. This is like like a stage 3. If we break down from this level here, you're getting to a stage 4 decline, or here you get into the uptrend, continuously uptrend there. So can we go to the 2-hourly now? Thank you very, very much. The QQQ, we broke down here. We came back into the long-term uptrend, which is the golden here. And now we're back testing here. Both the flag, but also the uptrend. So nice recovery. And yeah, we need to spend, I will say, 1 week, to undo the damage before we can then start to look at the upside again. But nice little recovery here short term. Yeah. Palladium up 0.3% today here. Nothing major. Again, I'm not quite sure what that is, to be honest here. Let's see how it evolves. Definitely anything above like 950 would send us to like 9, almost 1K here, the lower side of that little breakdown here. So roughly 1K. You could argue that that is a head and shoulders, but I still don't like the pit there. It is a bit too high for me personally. But yeah, platinum also flat. We are still in that broadening structure. And if we break that, in my opinion, we are to see roughly a tad above $1,000 for the platinum again. And again, this up here, right here, 1,050 to like 1,000, let's round it up, 1,100. Within that $50 range is the big breakout price for the platinum. We have been waiting for this 2 years, and when will it happen? We don't know, but I think surely we must be close, very, very close. Look at this here. Again, this is a very clean one, in my opinion, here on copper. Again, we hit the first target there after we started to call the long here. And now we have a little bit of a flag going on, and we have some double confirmation like that. So if we are to make it like this, and then you have the triangle as well. So copper, I will say anything above like these highs here, roughly 4.62, and we are to send it to 4.8, and then from there, the cup and handle is complete, and you can start to measure a lot higher prices for copper. So big moment here, coming during this week, maybe even tomorrow. we could be breaking. Yeah, I think tomorrow is probably the last day we will be in this little triangle squeeze here. One more day, let's say 2 days from now, I would be surprised, but that is when you're all the way out somewhere here, right? And then, there's no more room left. So it has to pick a direction, really. So copper, I am very, very bullish on copper here, especially breaking the wedge to the upside, getting above roughly 4.63, 4.65, again, depending on how you want to compare the breakout there. But, definitely copper looks primed to remove. Coal, we don't want to talk about coal, really. We hit our um, um, today here, we're still at this $100 level for coal. I have one trend line on just to show you how important that is. Again, very big odds that we are at a low here at $100. Again, you're going $100, again, 3 digits, that's often support. Again, if you come from 2 digits, 3 digits will be resistance. So coal here, I fancy some sort of entry during 2025, again, in coal. We tried the BTU, but it broke down like a few weeks ago, so we sold. Even, it might be a few months, actually. Gas here, I want to go to the daily because, yeah, the 2 hourly is very, very messy. Yeah, we're up like 6% today, but also be a little bit cautious here because we need to break the blue before we can rally. So anything above like 4.8, really bullish. Then we are to see like $8 there, almost like a double. Well, 60, 70%, if not 80. So yeah, that is your. I want to be on the daily here. The gas here again down 5%. We did hit our long-term support here. We broke back in. Now we're back testing again here. The blue here. We want to basically you want to see just to really confirm things. You want to see that get taken out. That high there should take us higher again. So anything above like 47, and we should have a chance to go back to like 60 again here. So yeah, but again, if we lose the golden there, you gotta get out really, really, really fast in the Dutch TTF gas. TLT down here today. Still has done a lot of good work here. A little bit of a gap fill there potentially, but yeah, 1%. Again, rates are coming up, so yeah, it has done really well, and the daily trend is up here. So yeah, nothing major to tell on the TLTs. So that's all I have for the day, guys. The update. Have a great day. Cheers. Bye.